Welcome to the Fearless and Fabulous Femme podcast, where we celebrate empowerment, self love, confidence, and good body image. And I am your host, Semeko. And today we are discussing a crucial topic, body positivity in children and young people. Join me as we explore ways to nurture self love and confidence in our young ones. Body positivity is the belief that one's body is inherently valuable and beautiful. It is especially important for children and teens to have body positivity because they are still learning their place in the world. However, we live in a society that can make it hard to accept your body as they are, and many children begin scrutinizing their bodies at a very young age. Toddlers are starting to recognize themselves in the mirror or in pictures. Most toddlers enjoy seeing themselves and talking about their bodies. This is how my body is, and I would like to be like this person in school. Oh, mommy, this body is tall. This person is tall, and I want to be like them. Oh, mommy, I want to be like that my role model I told you about on this. Oh, mommy, Ayayi is skinnier than me. Oh, mommy, Ayayi is taller than me, and all these things. I am short. I want to be tall like you. As early school age children develop, they usually feel confident and positive about their bodies and what their body can do. So now, parents, you have a role to play. Children who are exposed to bullying have high risk of health problems and poor well-being. You get it? Like eating disorder, sleeplessness, depression, and all that. All these things can transition into adulthood for them. You get it. Let's take a critical look at what bullying is. Bullying is defined as a deliberate, repeated, or a long-term exposure to negative acts performed by a person or group of people regarding us having a higher status than the victim. You get me? Bullying can be expressed both as physical, verbal, and relational harassment. Yeah, the statistics on bullying are upsetting and alarming. And in recent national survey on bullying, and children obesity by Joanne Stivelos says 24% of boys and 30% of girls experience daily teasing, bullying, rejection because of their size. The number doubles for overweight high school students, with 58% of boys and 63% of girls experiencing daily teasing, bullying, or rejection because of their size. And because of this, in 2009, Oprah Winfrey announced the beginning of a national conversation to stop bullying in schools. A national campaign to stop bullying began in 2010 with the declaration of October as National Bullying Prevention Month. Yet, reports of children and teens death related to bullying continues. Moreover, children have a high risk of, of eating up all these things that we give to them. For example, in one study, weight-based teasing by family members was reported by as many as 47% of overweight girls and 34% of overweight boys. Research also indicates that family members are often reported as the most frequent sources of overweight or weight bias. Families, we have a long way to go. If we are able to continue with this thing, we need to cut down on the fact that there is a child that is overweight or there is a child that has a higher weight than the other, because in as much as the charity begins at home, the same way building their self-confidence and body image begins from their house. In young people, right, body dissatisfaction has been linked to risk-taking behaviors and mental health problems. One survey of UK adolescents by Be Real found that 38% agreed that agreed they would do whatever it takes to look good, with 57 saying they had considered going on a diet, and 10% had considered cosmetic surgery. Among secondary school boys, 10% said they would consider taking steroids to achieve their goal. Wow. At that tender age, they're considering a lot of things, including medicals, to be able to get a good body. And body dissatisfaction and pressure to be thin have been linked to depressive symptoms and symptoms of anxiety disorder, such as society, so like social anxiety or panic disorder, particularly in children who do not match societal views of the ideal body. Wow. Some studies have found that weight and body mass index, BMI, yeah, popularly known, are correlated that the body dissatisfaction in the youth are overweight and obese, reporting greater depression or depressive symptoms and lower self-esteem than their peers. One commonly research influence on body image is exposed to unrealistic ideal bodies through films, television, magazine, advertising, and social media. And in this era, kids are actually glued to their their TV series a lot. And in a survey, says 25% of young people, 13% of boys, 37% of girls said celebrities have caused them to worry about their body image. And 19% of the boys and 28% of the girls also said TV shows cause them to worry about their body image. Using more social media has also been linked to children and young people feeling less satisfied with their own bodies. In an era where every kid has a tablet, this is what we tend to happen. So social media has a long way to help us build this confidence in these children. And also that social media image have caused them to worry about their body image. One example for this is that social media allows negative comparison with others based on appearance, edited photos, and all that. You understand? This is something that has consistently been linked to body dissatisfaction. And also, some studies suggest that time spent on social media is linked to frequency of appearance related comparison and peer competition. This is my model, and this is how my model also, this is the actor I look up to, and this is how my actor is. All these things are linked to body dissatisfaction and mental health in children. So what we have to do is to be able to build the confidence in the children from home. And if you're a mother, this is for you. You have to be a role model in the house, and that should begin from the house. This body positivity idea is also challenged by a lot of things, a way of thinking, insisting that the bodies are equal or in good, equal, or deserving of love, and it can greatly impact children's mental health and quality of life. According to Dr. Jennifer Hagman, a child psychiatric and medical director of the Eating Disorder Treatment Program at the Children's Hospital in Colorado, says body positivity determines how you take care of yourself, how you interact with others, and how you treat others. Building body positivity at a young age can foster a healthy self-image and boost confidence, which in turn support mental and physical health throughout their life. The earlier kids can soak the body positivity and not be their own bully, the better part it lead them down. That is what Dr. Hegman says. She also continues to say life is hard enough without being self-critical. She continued to make us understand that whenever she sees a child with eating disorder, body positivity comes to her mind, and it is a long-term goal. Work first, work on identifying the negative voices in their head. That is what she tends to work on children with eating disorder. Then they try to move toward a more neutral stance with their body, or at least distract from the negative thoughts about it, and that is body neutralization. She continues to say that the link between body image and mental health is especially complicated among children and adolescents living in larger body. It is not a crime to live in a larger body. Some children are actually born from weighing 45 or 4.5 kg and above. So it is actually not their fault. You understand? So whoever you are today, if you are a teacher, if you are a pupil, if you are a parent, a family member, it is none of the child's fault to be overly weight or to be in bigger body. Let's be kind enough to bring them closer and look beyond what their weight is and know what exactly their capabilities are. That will go a long way to really help us. According to Anna Resdorf, registered dietitian and writer for Walgreens, published on American Mental Health America, she says today's society has an image-driven culture that focuses on unrealistic standards of beauty for people of all genders, ages, and ethnicity. These standards these standards not only have a negative impact on adults but are impacting children with alarming consequences, like eating disorder among children have increased significantly in the past 20 years. Family members, we are sorry, we beg. While the greatest prevalence is among adolescents ages 13 to 18, children as young as 5 years old are dieting. More than ever, it is important to teach children how to value healthy eating and stay active while also loving their body. How can a child as young as 5 years be dieting just because in Ghana you are calling them you are obolo, you are too big, you are too fat? Why? No. You know, here are some ways that we can actually teach our children to have a positive body image and develop a very good and a healthy habit for life. Parents, we need to be role modeled. Children tend to mimic the behaviors and actions of the adults around them. If a child or children hear adults speaking negatively about their own body, this may influence how they see themselves. A recap of last week. I made everybody understand that no, you cannot just look at yourself in the mirror in front of your child to say, I have a big tummy, I don't like my arm is too big, no, my chin is bloating, I am bloating, I need to tone down on my eating habits. No, it's make the child pick a negative mindset from there that will make the child feel like no, if mommy doesn't like her body, then I also cannot like my body, because children that are struggling with body image, they are able to understand their their parents' complaints. You understand? And parents, you need to change their attitude towards physical activity instead of focusing on exercise as a way to lose weight or maintain certain body shape. Have your children understand, then consider the ways that being active can be a positive contribution to their life. For example, physical activities help your body reach its full potentials, improve moods, act, act as a social activity or artistic expression, or can be a lot of fun. Don't tell them if you exercise you reduce weight. No, we should try exposing our children to different ways of being active and engage their curiosity. They may be interested in sports like soccer, volleyball, handball, or find a passion for yoga, skating, or even like any sports. You understand? If your child is concerned that they can't pursue an activity because of their body size, show them how professional athletes come in different sizes, and shape. And shout out to our very own Serena Williams. She's doing a lot. Develop a healthy relationship with food. Moving away from the binary of good or bad food is an important tool for improving your children's relationship with food. These labels create anxiety around food and may lead to consequences including food restriction and feeling like a bad person because they've eaten a bad food. You understand? You eat a bad food. Like, I will tell my child, don't eat this. I'll tell my girl, don't eat this. Immediately she eats it, she'll be like, mom, does it mean that meaning I'm also a bit a bad parent somehow? But we are all learning, and it will go a long way to help us. We can actually tell them the vitamins in the food or the fruit can help you build your gum, can help you have a good brain, can help you do this, can help you do that. You understand? No need to shame their food choices. No. Allow children to make some choices about the food they eat, and cultivate an environment where nutritious food are available and appealing. And also, let's celebrate our children's physical and non-physical attributes, teaching our children to think positively about themselves and make sure they understand it can help them develop a positive body image that does not focus entirely on appearance. We can start practicing what positive attributes are, and what they are capable of doing or becoming. What are some of the things that your children like about their bodies? Do you know them? Hmm? They do like their smile. They do like their body. Help them climb trees. Don't forget your children's non-physical activities. Maybe being kind, funny, smart, talented at something. You get it. A regular practice of saying affirmations can reduce negative self-talk and build your child's confidence. Teaching your children body positivity and healthy habits around food and physical activity can have a lasting impact on their self-esteem, self-perception, and also how they interact with an image-driven culture in an era where we have certain, I don't even know how they call it, this standard of beauty and all that. So we have a role to play in the lives of our children to be able to affirm or say good things to them. You look very beautiful. You are very sweet. Wow, you did this. You can do more. These are what we have to tell our children, not the other way around. And family members, the statistics are alarming. Please and please encourage your nephews, your nieces, your cousins, your children that they are beautiful and they can do more when they take their life seriously, or they take their books seriously, or whatever they are talented in, they take it seriously. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Fearless and Fabulous Femme podcast. If you enjoyed our conversation on body positivity in children and young people, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Femme Events. That is where the conversation starts and continues. It doesn't end there actually. For more inspiring content, and I'll be glad if you can leave a comment. Join me next time as we explore more topics on body positivity, self-love, and good body image. Remember, nurturing self-love and body positivity in children and young ones, or young people, is crucial for their well-being and empowerment. Join our community on WhatsApp at 02091884544 for exclusive updates, behind the scenes, insight, and support from like-minded individuals. See you next time on Fearless and Fabulous Femme podcast. Until then, be fearless, be fabulous, and be you. Bye bye.